guys, so we're done with the first quarter of the year and here are my March favorites. So in March, I not only managed to catch a movie, I actually really wanted to catch this movie, and it's Beauty and the Beast. Yes, I'm such a huge Disney fan, and I grew up in that era where, you know, that was kind of like the golden age of Disney. So Beauty and the Beast, there was the Little Mermaid, so you kind of can guess what era that is. But I have to say Beauty and the Beast was one of my favorites because Belle is such an awesome character. She has a lot of courage, but yet she's a very kind person, and yeah, I mean, I absolutely love the cartoon, so I had to watch the movie. I thought Emma Watson, strangely enough, actually looks like the cartoon Belle.
What happens when the last petal falls?
The Master remains a beast forever.
And we become antiques.
Or break the spell. You must finally learn to love.
I remember watching the cartoon and Belle had this beautiful, clear voice that was very powerful. I think Emma Watson has a very sweet voice, but perhaps not quite as powerful, so that's my only grasp.
There goes the baker with his tray like waves.
Everything else, I mean, I know it had mixed reviews, but I personally loved it, and I say if you didn't get a chance to catch it, you should definitely go catch Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so another favorite in March is my new hair color, although you can't really tell. I got it done at the start of March, and you can see it's kind of like lavender ash, but a bit more ash than lavender, and it's kind of faded to this blondish thingy, which is not too bad, but I really liked the first color. You know, the problem with hair color, like a lot of people have said, oh Jade, your hair color is so nice. I'm like, thank you, but it really is high maintenance, especially if you have like a blue toned color, you know, like a cool ash or anything that's blue or lavender or purple. It's pretty hard to maintain because every time you wash it, it gets more and more brassy and yellow, and yeah, well, I like it while it lasts, so I might go back and get a touch up. Another favorite I discovered in March, well, the besties and I took a trip to JB. One of my friends brought us to this place. It's a Lok Lok store. So if you don't know what Lok Lok is, it's kind of like the Malaysian version of satay, or the Malaysian version of what do you call that? So I forgot the name for that. Yakitori. They have everything imaginable, like they skewer vegetables, they skewer meat and seafood and fake seafood, which I love, you know, like artificial crab meat and fish balls and stuff like that. So this one is amazingly huge. It is like, as usual, Lok Loks, it comes from a single truck, and then so when they open up, they play like I think to attract the crowds, and then they open like 3 or 4 tables heaving full of food, and every table is filled with different sorts of food. So if you're the sort who's a picky eater like me, for this stall you will have no lack of choices. And the other awesome thing about this stall is the fact that the chili, they have like 5 different types of chili, but they have this one asked for da la, which means super spicy, and I can take my spice, but this one was really quite, like, gave it some kick. So I really like that stall. I'm gonna try to find the address, and I'm gonna try to put it in the video somehow so you can find it too. Another favorite is this new nail color. It's by OPI. I usually do gelish nails since I discovered gelish nails because they don't chip as easily, but when you do gelish, you kind of have to file down the nail to remove them. So my nails have gotten really thin, so I've gotten back to normal nail color, and it's this really fluorescent orange, which I thought was a pretty happy color since we're entering spring. I will find out the name of the color and you can check it out as well. Okay, another favorite I discovered is, I saw it first on Roz's Instagram account. It has a very strange name. It's called Eat First. So anyway, the husband and I had a lot of jokes about this Eat First. So she posted a picture of a steamed fish head, and I thought it looked really fresh and yummy, and she had nothing but good things to say. So it's really near where I stay. It's in the east, it's in Siglap. They have, I think, only 15 items on the menu, and when we sat down, because my family has dinner really late, we got there about 9 o'clock, they told us that like the bottom half of the menu was not available. So we had like the top 8 items to pick from, but no worries. So we had the steamed fish, we had the tofu with prawns, minced meat with salted fish, and they were so good. They tasted very home cooked. Not that I get home cooked food because no one cooks at home, but it tastes it's very healthy. It feels very simple yet very tasty. The fish is super fresh and it's not expensive. It's actually really well priced. The tofu I was also very surprised by because I'm pretty fussy about, I don't like things that have a very strong tofu taste, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, then just forget it. Well, this one had more of a prawn taste because they use these huge sea prawns, which I love. So that was really yummy, and then it was in some eggy gravy. If you're hungry just thinking about that. Okay, so my favorite song for the month, it's not, I don't know, it's just an earworm, you know, like a song that can't get out of my head. It's by The Weeknd and Daft Punk, and it's called I Feel It Coming. I won't, you know, scare you with the singing, but something about that song really gets into my head, so go have a listen. And I actually find it quite a good workout song. It's not super fast, but it's quite a good running track. Something about it makes you want to run, makes you feel very free. Go listen to it. And that's kind of all my favorites for the month. Let me know what your favorites for the month were in the description box below so I can check them out as well. Remember to subscribe, and I will also catch you on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Bye!